This month in Red Dead Online, we actually have some really incredible as well as fantastic ways for players to farm double gold, double money, as well as double XP on all sorts of content in this game. And there's really just a plentiful amount of options for you to check out and see what you enjoy most, as well as just see what fits into your playstyle, grinding routine, and more. And you can either just sit back and relax and honestly still stack tons of money and gold this month, or if you're a super hard grinder, you can go like there's no tomorrow and you can still make probably, I would say, dozens of thousands of dollars in much less time than it would normally take you to make that amount of gold as well as money. There's a lot to go over, so welcome back to the November 2024 as well as Thanksgiving event money guide here for Red Dead Online. Even if you're not grinding the game and you don't need the money and gold just because, there's lots of returning limited stock clothing that I'm sure you can buy and just collect on your account, and same with returning Outlaw Pass content that you may want to check out as well. So let's jump into things here with number one. We do have double money, XP, as well as roll XP on all trader sale missions. And for the trader role, it's very important that you focus on 100 good deliveries long distance. These are going to net you $1,250, and you can do one of these basically once every 4 hours, call it. If you just took the time it takes for you to produce goods, it's about 2 minutes per good, or 200 total minutes, which is 3 hours and 20 minutes. Then just add in your long distance delivery time, resupply times, and other wasted efficiency, and around numbers, you're looking at about 4 hours if you stay on schedule and be decisive with your time. Now, I have several tips and tricks for making money fast with the trader, ranging from how to save time on goods production, how to source materials easier, how to guarantee the fastest and easiest sale missions, as well as how to rank up this role fast for players out there who may just be starting off with the trader role and they want to take advantage of it immediately. Now, before we get into that, let's also talk about double trader materials on all skins and carcasses. And interestingly enough, this time around, this doesn't apply to just 3-star pelts that you can skin from animals. This applies to all legendary animals, as well as 1- and 2-star animals and pelts. So you can get animals in the free roam or source them through Harriet sampling missions, kill them, and donate those materials to your butcher's table at your camp through crypts. And this is by far the best way to accumulate materials for the trader, and that is by hunting legendary animals during Harriet sighting missions with the naturalist role. And so linked in the description is a chart of all legendary animals in Red Dead Online, as well as the breakdown of how much money you make selling them to Gus, their pelt value in materials, their carcass value in materials, and more. And when it comes down to it, this chart, we want to focus on the trader materials section. From here, just take the best animals off the chart and focus on those missions when you see them at Harriet's. Of course, if there are none of those available for your mission list, you need to take what you can get, but I highly recommend, if you can, focus in on the types of animals that don't take very long to track down, so you can kill and skin them really fast over focusing just on animals with the highest pelt material value. For example, with double materials, the Banded Gator is going to yield 81.26 materials. The Awakta Panther yields 86.26 materials. The Akahi Boar yields 82.50 materials. The Milk Coyote is worth 76.26. The Anami Elk yields 82.32. The Peta Bison is worth 117.50 materials, and the Rutile Horn Ram yields 112.50. There's other really good animal sighting missions to try out as well, like the legendary Golden Spirit Bear, which will yield a staggering 125 materials, but my issue with this particular mission is that there's a variant of it that can take you upwards of 5, 10, maybe even 15 minutes, and even longer, if you don't know exactly where to search for the animal clues, which ones to search first so that you can just get the scent and trail of the animal and not waste time running in circles. I would assume most players don't know the clue spawns and which clues progress the missions the fastest, so for that reason, I just recommend avoiding the Spirit Bear unless you really just want to play it, because it is a time investment and probably too long for the amount of materials you're making. Yeah, it's the most amount of materials you can get from an animal, but I can do 3 other smaller legendary animals way faster than just doing this one and end off with more materials. For example, with the Banded Gator, most of the time it spawns 50 feet away from you, and you can finish that mission in a minute and a half most of the time. Now let's start off as well with an easy resupply trick. Instead of doing resupply missions yourself, which is good of course if you need trader role XP to rank up the role, I honestly just advise you buy supplies, but don't wait the standard 10 minutes for those supplies to get delivered. Right after you buy them, just switch lobbies immediately after you buy your supplies, and upon switching into your new session, those new supplies that you purchased will have shown up at your camp right away, and the crypts table will start producing goods with those supplies you just bought. Now while it does cost $20 per supply purchase, and that may sound like a lot, $80 per full trader sale, that frees up all that extra time that that you would otherwise be doing the resupply missions yourself. And you can use that time to go make money by other means in the game, you know, get a moonshine mission done or moonshine sale or do a bounty, whatever. Even if you just sit there and want to take advantage of the time save, that's 40 minutes worth of time saved per delivery, when 4 resupplies at 10 minutes wait time each must be fulfilled by the time you get to 100 trader goods. So quick tip right there. Now let's next talk about fast and easy trader sales. There's 2 methods of going about this. You can use the Gaptooth Breach camp spawn, and you need to go to a certain location just north of the map that I'll try and pull up a file to show you on screen. You dismount from your horse, as this won't work when you're mounted. You face north and you purchase a camp spawn in your area, and if done correctly, you'll get a camp right along the San Luis River in which you can initiate a local delivery from there, and you'll either get a delivery out to Benedict Point, which is less than a 2-minute wagon ride, or way more than likely, probably 8 out of 10 times, you'll get a delivery just north of you to the abandoned home. And it's a 5-second delivery, and it's perfect if you don't want to spend 20 minutes doing long distance deliveries. Of course, with double money, I do encourage you to do long distance deliveries this month for that amazing $1,250, but you also can't beat $1,000 just for driving a wagon all of 25 feet, right? And also, just to be clear with this, I usually don't keep my camp here because it's not really that great for hunting, but every 4 hours when I have that trader delivery, it's probably not a bad idea to fast travel to Tumbleweed and try and get this camp spawn so you can get your deliveries done in a fast and no nonsense way. Now, if this doesn't work, I also have a really good method. Try and get your camp to spawn over by Hanging Dog Ranch in Little Creek, because from there you can also do a local delivery out to Wallace Station, and you'll get that 100% of the time. If you can get your camp spawn to the west of Hanging Dog Ranch, you will always get the Wallace Station local delivery, which means that's a 2-minute wagon ride every single time, guaranteed. No fuss, no muss. So that's also a tip right there, and it's way more consistent versus trying to get your camp to spawn out at the San Luis River, because I'm having trouble with that. I haven't been able to do that actually in a couple years. It's not patched, but I'm just like not doing it in the right way. So, you know, try and do whatever you want. I would recommend go to Blackbone Forest, face west, and then set your camp down in West Elizabeth, and you should be good to go to get it around Hanging Dog Ranch. So try that out. And then for new players leveling up the trader role, honestly, I have an efficient strategy here for just quickly advancing through the ranks. Start by handling the resupply missions personally. I know I said to buy supplies, but if you're looking to rank up the role, you need to do them yourself because they offer a substantial amount of trader role XP, which is super lucrative this week due to a double XP bonus, providing a significant boost to your account. Just focus less on the financial aspect, just focus on the amount of trader runs that you're doing. Do a trader sale, resupply when you can, and just keep selling like 1 or 2 goods. Don't worry about the profit, you're just getting a ton of XP right there, and that will supercharge your trader role. We also have some other XP bonuses like 50% money and XP for playing in a posse that's pretty good, and then Thanksgiving week, November the 26th through December 2nd, we have 10 times money on turkey sales. So start selling turkeys that week because you're gonna make like 40 bucks a turkey or something like that, like something absolutely crazy, which is probably gonna be the fastest way to make money in the game, honestly, even faster than a collector with 10 times money. It's pretty incredible. I also just want to apologize for not showing like a ton of specific gameplay for this. I'm having a ton of PC problems, so I'm just trying to put together this guide. I usually like to come out with this on the Friday that we get the update, you know, from that same week we get the update, but I was a little bit late today just because I've been troubleshooting PC problems for like a full week here. I can't figure it out. It's like I'm gonna have to get a new one or something like that. I'm getting a replacement GPU. So just to be a little bit transparent here, this is gonna be more of a simple guide, but hopefully the commentary can help you out, and hopefully you all enjoyed the video here today, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. Also, of course, if you are new to my channel and you want to stay up to date with all the best Red Dead Online and Rockstar Games content, then please consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing. Check me out over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. Those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube, and you're more than welcome to ask me questions on those platforms. You can follow me at HazardousHDTV, and all of my social media links can be found in the description box down below. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, everyone. Hopefully you all have a fantastic day. I will see you guys in the next Red Dead Online video. Adios, amigos.